skid over 16,000 BC. Come on, let's get it. Come on, we need a win. Let's go. Fuck them. Come on, let's go. I complained to 2K because they didn't have the rosters updated, and the commentators are saying the wrong name, so they compensated me with 10,000 BC. Which is cool, I can use it from my player, but still it doesn't fix the problem. If you are aware of the situation, why don't you fix it? Question mark. You're live on the YouTube Nation. My friends are watching and listening. They want to know why the 2K servers cannot be updated. Everybody is going to sign a petition. Compensate me with infinite VC, and then I will shut my mouth. That will be the end of the debate, unless you fix the problem. If you're aware of the situation, why don't you fix it? Question mark. Come on, let's go. Please, come on. We need 48 wins. Come on. Come on, who we getting matched up with? I want infinite VC.
Don't lose the fever again. Bring back the fever again.
Yo, there's 600 people online. Come on. Sederansky. Yeah, well, no. Give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Come on. 2K hits me up like when it's midnight, 1 o'clock Pacific time. Eastern time over here. It's like 3, 4 in the morning, and then they email me back. This has been going on for a couple weeks now. Emailing back and forth and talking, text support, blah blah blah. Just fix the game. Fix it. God. Fucking stupid.
Don't lose the fever again.
We're going ham. Let's go.
Hay quien magnifica emblemas como punto de partida y así refugiarse en símbolos para negar la vida. Construyen una cárcel como forma de salida. Escapar de escapar es su maestro plan de huida. Y aunque a veces me avergüence haber vivido una mentira, no puedo evitar que mi pasado me persiga. Por suerte decidí ser parte de la alternativa, sabiendo que
You need to pick the dark jersey, bro. Pick that dark shit.
de tanto que decir que la vida
Thank
es
you.
bella es un
I
pleonasmo.
appreciate it.
La tuerca dorada sigue girando mientras doy gracias al mundo por dejarme respirarlo. Un nuevo día me recibe brillando.
Washington's in the washer, washing with washer said Washington. You about to lose though. I'm hot right now. This is the first game, huh? Take that. Washington's in the washer, washing with Washington, Washington.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Gasol at the center position. And for the Wizards, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt.
Hurry up. Oh my god. The fuck? Do the settings before. Not now. Hurry up. Trap. Trap the kept. Hurry the fuck up, bitch. We already gave you a skate line, but now you a scapegoat with the fucking date line with dates and tape fines. That's Golden Tate in the pocket.
Porter is out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Gortat in at the 5.
Get out of here.
Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
On offense, here are the Wizards. The Wizards working the ball around now. Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. And here's Morris for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Beal. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge.
That's his first personal foul.
Wall dishes to Gortat. Morris kicks to Wall. Leonard with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. Here's Parker with the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep, Wall, and he gets it to go.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And Gortat kicks the Wall. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Gortat. Gortat's got his second bucket.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like
Get
that.
to, oh
The
my
finger
God.
roll.
Yeah!
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
I swear to God, get
Washington's
the fuck
gone
out
1
of
of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That is good.
I'll kill you, I swear. I will
And
fucking
San
kill
Antonio
you.
calls the first timeout of the game.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times.
Go,
So
cocksucker. Hurry
I
up.
like this timeout.
Oubre is checked in for Jody Meeks. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker outside. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Back to Gortat.
God, get out of here. I swear, you fucking cocksucker. Get out of here. I swear, I fucking
Marvelous
punch
lead
you.
pass, and he throws it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now here's Leonard. Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And you know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to deal.
And finished off by Oubre.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Gasol slams it in.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And Beal kicks to Gortat. And Aldridge with the block.
Hey, stupid
And it's out of
idiot.
bounds to the Wizards as Washington
yeah.
retains possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in. From outside the arc. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Oubre. 6 points for Wall.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now here's Gasol. 5 points in the game. And Leonard backs down. It's stolen by Morris. It's 2-on-1. Here's Wall. Green with the block. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Parker dishes to Gasol. And he slams it one-handed.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. .129 left in the first quarter. Back to Aldridge. Gives him the lead pass. And that one's good. Parker.
You know, one of his other qualities, Steve, is how quickly he starts to break. I mean, he doesn't need numbers either. He can be a coast-to-coast, rack-to-rack guy all by himself.
Now here is Smith. Parker with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Flushes it down to finish the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Quit, faggot. You're losing. And the fuck out, bitch. You a cocksucker.
He goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Here's Parker, following the three-pointer by Washington. Bertines off target with his three.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. We'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Morris kicks to Smith. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shots over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner, I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Spurs trail by 3. Murray dishes to Mills. It's Anderson with the drive. Mills passes to Murray. Leonard defended by Scott. And the 3 off target. At the end of 1, a closely contested game. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
Suck a dick.
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
On the court for San Antonio. Anderson is out there with Ginobili.
Then
Then there's Joel Anthony. And it's Gasol at the center. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Aldridge is checked in, and it's Green, and for Joel Anthony.
Get out of
Whistle
here,
blows
you
on the shot,
cocksucker.
and 2 free throws for the
Fuck outta
contest
here.
right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect. From them.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. And he's good on the second. San Antonio trailing here. And Jody Meeks gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with possession. And Jody Meeks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Porter's checked in for Oubre. Gasol goes in. Parker left side. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. 7 points for Parker. Here's Wall. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Leonard. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Morris. Gortat inside. Aldridge on him. And that one's good by Gortat.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Parker kicks to Gasol.
Oh my God.
For Washington, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Just his first attempt. But they recover it. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Beal dishes the wall. And another miss by Washington.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
So they take the lead.
Suck a
9
dick,
points
bitch.
for Parker.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Suck a dick.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Suck a dick, bitch. He's putting Beal at the 3. You're still getting covered, bro. Suck a dick. Fucking good. You're about to lose.
The Spurs making a switch here. Berton has checked in. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
24 seconds.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Parker drives in. Back to Aldridge. That's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
There's Beal with the 3. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing and they're feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Wizards making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You're about to lose, bro. Suck your dick.
Who's checked in for Washington. Satoransky comes in for Porter. Beal against Green. Beal the pass to Oubre. The Wizards with another miss.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Quit, bitch.
Yeah, he really has. I
Suck
mean,
your dick,
just
dude.
totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he
Washington.
wants to make that a point of emphasis.
The washer washing with a Washington.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up
Fuck.
those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Suck your dick, bro. You're about to lose. Have a nice day. You're gonna lose.
Wizards trail by 9. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
But boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and you've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
And here is Parker after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. A reverse. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. This is it to Oubre. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Spurs have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He misses the free throw.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Oubre. Leonard with the steal. And Jody Meeks gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Wizards trail by 13. Here's Satoransky.
Get out.
And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Wizards shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's Leonard. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Satoransky kicks to Smith. Morris outside. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that's an intentional foul.
I'm not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You're about to lose, bro. Suck your dick.
San Antonio making a switch here. that one is off.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
1:14 left now here in the second. Parker against Wall. Parker passes to Gay.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg. And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Now, here's Scott. Satoransky. The Wizards with another miss. Green, the pass to Bertens. Wall with the steal. Porter kicks the Wall. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle
Get
here
out.
in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. And Parker, here we go. And that one's good. Leonard's got 13 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And that one's good.
The
And 12 points for Parker.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Wizards making a switch here. And here's Leonard. He's got 13. They kick it out to Green. Back to Parker. Got it off in time.
Yeah.
And that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. It's San Antonio. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Manu Ginobili.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient the player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Wizards 5 right now. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Jody Meeks out there with Jason Smith, and it's Wall, and it's the point.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Spurs leading by 13. Parker drives in. Pass to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. There's the feed to Porter. And stolen by Aldridge. They get a hand on it. Beal with the steal. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Porter dishes to Gortat. Morris into the lane. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Wall outside, and that one's good. Wall's got 9 points.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Wizards trail by 12, and he commits the intentional foul. Oubre's checked in for Washington. Washington calls timeout. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for San Antonio. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Oubre, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 6 points for him.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Parker passes to Leonard. Pearsonis back to Leonard for the 3. They get it again. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams and sting. Don't they, my goodness?
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Wizards trailed by 11. And Beal kicks to Oubre. Morris outside. Beal covered by Parker. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Morris. And it's 7 points here for Beal.
Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yep. Here's Oubre. A 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 10. Parker did.
Oh, my goodness! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, used to love to go up and jam like that.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Oubre. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
3-pointer. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You know what he...
Oh! Down hard!
A monster throwdown. Wow. Boom! You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
So it's the Spurs now, following the 3-pointer by Washington. Leonard, no luck. Feeds to Beal. Wizards passing it around. And that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot they're forcing it, they're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Oubre. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Count the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Wall outside. And Ginobili pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And the shot is good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Washington calls timeout.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Suck your dick, bitch. You want to suck your dick? Go ahead. Suck your dick.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wizards trailed by 5. And Satoransky kicks to Scott. Wall hits it from 3-point range. Wall's got 12.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Here's Leonard.
Yeah.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Parker passes to Leonard. Shot with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall's running. Green with the block. Deflects the pass. Leonard a good look. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the third. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
On the floor for San Antonio, Green teams of Leonard
you're
on
about
the
to
wing.
quit.
Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Wizards making a change here. Porter's checked in. Aldridge drives in. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Porter.
Just an amazing game for Aldridge. He's got 16 points and a steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Washington. Oh, trying for it. But they'll get another chance. Kicks to Porter. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his third foul of the game.
You're gonna lose.
Washington calls
No matter
timeout.
what you do, you're gonna lose.
Amy's checked in for Smith, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Oubre. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Satoransky.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Long range from the inbound. Morris, no good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Quit, bitch.
You know what? That
You're
rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
There's Beal with the 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And he makes both free throws.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Oubre's check in for Jody Meeks.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And he gets it to go.
They are
Not
just
fucking winning,
killing
man.
him
Suck it down.
on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's an 8-point
Quit, you fucking cocksucker.
Spurs lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotation.
Wow, and that sort of...
Quit, you fucking cocksucker. You're done. You're done, bitch. You embarrassed. You're scared. You're doing settings. You a fucking cocksucker. Hurry up. Hurry, bitch. Yo, you're just fucking embarrassed. Suck your dick. We're gonna continue it. You let the time wind down, we're gonna fail you. We're gonna continue it, bitch. Hurry up.
Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. Big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
San Antonio making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio leading by 3. And Gasol, here we go. Leonard. Green kicks to Leonard. Anderson right side. He feeds it to Parker. Launches a 3. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 6. The Wizards have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Satoransky, the pass to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. From downtown, rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Spurs making a switch here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's Parker outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter dishes to Morris. And there's Russell fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Ginobili.
Complete domination. What a game for Morris. 10 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Gasol goes in. Aldridge left side. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. Meeks, he's covered by Gay. Morris kicks to Beal. Buries it from three-point range.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now.
Yeah, the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Eric Bledsoe checked in for San Antonio.
Eat a dick. You want to suck my dick? Is that what you want to do?
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter.
Piece of shit.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Wizards trailed by 3. And Beal kicks to Porter. He dishes it to Beal. Stolen by Ginobili. Pass to Aldridge. No good. Good work defensively by Morris.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard contributed to how they've been out-rebounded.
He's going to quit now. Fucking pussy.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. San Antonio making a switch here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Meeks with it. Gabe hits him up defensively. Oh, and here comes Gay. Oh! Boom!
You lost,
Get in the way.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct trade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game. Rising high to throw that one down.
Just in one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Wizards trailed by 5. And Wall kicks to Satoransky. Here's Oubre. No good on the 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 7. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green's checked in for the Spurs. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Morris. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Porter drops them both.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
And again, Washington no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shot is blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Spurs shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Double team on Parker. Aldridge. The dish to Gasol. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
You are.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Hort's out with the ball. Leonard with the steal. And powered down the jam.
And if you
Second
thought
big
this
hit.
game was over already,
Fuck
you're
off.
probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. He's staring us right in the face. We've been around long enough to know.
That's right.